Sale, chicos, vamos a iniciar una historia de que nos quedamos.
Use the spindle to connect everyone.
Recordamos que
There will be an
en el anterior
amazing
episodio,
captain on that big ship.
la madre
She's
cariñosa,
cheerful,
la
optimistic,
narradora,
bold,
le
and
hablaba
cautious. She'll be able to get everyone together.
Wow, that's amazing! Can I be the
actriz
captain?
Dios.
Of course you can. But you'll find someone else who's better for the job, my dear. I think that person lives in a beautiful temple that sits atop a hillside. There's a noble girl there who's very smart, but also
Just like Mama?
perhaps. But before we find the captain, the ship also needs someone who can
I know! I named this doll after myself? I don't remember it all. Is this...
Espera. ¿Quién es Trisbe? O sea, ¿cómo se llamaba? Si esta es Trivia, ¿quién era la otra? ¿La original? Hostia, eso ya.
Bad chest! You can't lock me away!
No.
Huh? Why is this doll... It's holding a...
Many years later, many brave warriors will board this ship.
Ooh, I can learn how to fight too and protect...
Silly girl. You're Yanisopoulos' holy maiden. It's not your duty to...
All right. Then where will they come from?
Trispios. Oye, ¿y si Trispios es otro titán? Ya me estoy poniendo...
I believe one warrior hails from a lovely village where
teórico,
bulrushes
ya,
flourish,
poner teorías.
while another comes from a magnificent royal city. Though each has their own troubles, both are ready to...
In that case, let
Trian.
Trian fight by their side.
Güey, me estás diciendo que Triane y la otra son muñecas y la original no sabemos dónde coño está. Esta es la historia de la de Trispios. ¿Significa que esta es la original
This
Trispios?
way, they'll always stay on course. How could I have known the name Trian back then? Was it just a coincidence?
Una coincidencia.
Learning can change your destiny.
El conocimiento, como siempre se ha dicho,
When navigating at
profesor
sea,
mío, es poder.
you need to know both astronomy and geography.
Isn't Yanis's knowledge enough?
Oh, sweetie. The ocean isn't like the land. It's easy to get
¿Saben
lost.
que no estoy
That's why
seguro
it's
del número,
important to
pero voy a
learn to
dar
recognize
una
the miracle of
excepción,
Aquila.
una excepción, un aproximado. Sabemos casi, tal vez menos, tal vez más. Creo que el 75% del mar de nuestro propio planeta, güey. O sea, estamos investigando literalmente el espacio, estamos pensando ir a Marte, güey, pero ni siquiera conocemos ni el 75%. Y esto es un aproximado y tal vez le estoy tirando un triple o yo qué sé, pero sabemos muy poco del mar, güey. O sea,
All right. Even though my brain is already
se siguen
super
diciendo
duper
que el
smart,
maldito
I'll
megalodón
still
sigue
try
vivo,
my
ni siquiera
very
sabemos por
best.
qué lo dicen, o sea, ya sabemos que hay alienígenas, ya sabemos que hay inteligencia allá en el espacio, o sea, ya hubo cabrones que según eso confirmaron ese pedo y la madre.
Circe also favors children who try their
Y ahora
best.
la pregunta es,
They will send a wise scholar
¿Por
as
qué?
everyone's teacher to
No
help
nos
you
han
reach
visitado.
your dreams.
pues ¿han visto la tecnología hasta ahora? ¿Han visto las cosas que estamos haciendo hasta ahora? El racismo sigue existiendo, o sea, ¿para qué les interesaría a los extraterrestres venir a este maldito planeta inútil? O sea, güey, ¿para qué? O sea, pensándolo así, ¿para qué demonios vendrían los malditos extraterrestres, güey? O por dos razones, o para matarnos o para conquistarnos, porque de otra cosa ni madres. No podemos ofrecer nada, no podemos decirles nada que ya sepan, no podemos darle tecnología que ellos ya tengan, güey. Si esos güeyes ya están explorando el espacio, ¿por qué carajo vamos a darles nosotros información o tecnología que ellos ya tienen, güey? O sea, tal vez recursos que ellos no tengan, no les interesen. Pero pensándolo así, güey, ¿por qué no? O sea, ¿por qué no han llegado los
I
extraterrestres
want to be a
hasta
teacher too! Oh, wait. I'm super duper smart. So I want to be the teacher's teacher.
No, ese es el maestro, pero bueno.
Why not? But if you're going to be a teacher, you might need to tell.
And Trinan can do it. She's well behaved and would make a great teacher.
Güey, cuando dice trino, ¿son términos o son como conjuntos de palabras que significan algo? Porque van tres personas que llama diferente, obviamente. Tribe no sé qué es, tal vez valiente. La otra era como guerrera, esta es la inteligente y Tribe no sé qué era. O sea, si le está poniendo nombres porque tiene algún significado.
Mama and the others always said that I had a great memory. But now, I can't even tell if this...
Come, let's line them up.
¿Dónde estoy?
Now, Trebios, set them on this music box and let them compose a melody for our song.
Music box?
Sweetheart, are you still groggy from your nap? You
I invented it.
Oh, my lovely Treeby. You're usually so bright. What's got... Well, you might as well see for yourself. Put your good friends on it and see the wonders it can do.
Put the dolls on. It's rotating. And I can hear something.
Intento ver qué es lo que tiene cada una. No sé si es una tablilla o una ala. Eso es una espada, obviamente. Y eso creo que es un hilo.
That's right. It's a music box. If you place the dolls in the right spots, it will start rotating. And out of all your inventions, this one is my favorite. It's all right, my child. I'll sing along to the tune, and it will help jog your memories. Happiness abounded in this lush land by God's chosen. Giants raised their glasses in a toast, beheld by the 12 constellations. 3 carved the heavens and the earth. 3 wove the threads of fate. 3 molded life with their hands, and 3 guided calamity's gate. They declared the world too unstirring, hence wished endless laughter upon the living. Thus you and I were created, with words and song to weave, and love and intimacy to give. Thus creation was complete. Who then will bear the weight of humanity's souls, to lighten the steps of the living as a whole? O great Kephali, all-knowing Father of stature so tall, yet low does their gaze willingly, with light of dawn heavy upon their shoulders, golden blood spills unto the land, converging into a boiling river that flows to the heroic heirs of this world.
What's going on?
Oh, Yanis, please lend me your ears. In the black mist, as death and fate draw close. On the bloodied earth, the living dead, but ghosts. What is this world? It mirrors your maze-like fate. What is this world? A silent lament without a trace. What is the past? Wandering ghosts that linger. What is the future? Souls scattered by fate's finger. What is the start? A voyage born in solitude. What is the end? A spirit, lonely and subdued. Lonely and subdued. And subdued. And subdued. 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 Run! Trivios, run! The black tide has arrived.
Where can I go? What's this?
Cabrón, qué susto me diste. Maldita sea. Chucho, cálmate.
This is the sacrifice of a holy maiden. You won't make it to the end. Only one person can.
I know. It's fine if we can't reach the end. Our minds are made up.
Go. Bid your farewells, Trivios. Time is running out.
Mama, are you going to leave me?
My sweet girl. I will never leave you. But remember this, Trivios. All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle.
Puede sobrevivir para presenciar la era nova. Todos se despedirán de uno y esa persona será la única que presenciará el milagro. What the fuck, güey.
Since your mind is made up, then traverse the black tide. I shall see you tomorrow, my dearest Trivios.
Con la pinche cajita de música por el
Mama! Are we...
Did you have a nightmare?
Maybe.
It's not yet the entry hour. You still have plenty of time.
No.
It must be that reckless Kremnoan soldier who startled Trinan. And you as well. If you want, I can pass through his chest with the golden...
Aggie, cut it out with the scary talk.
I'm just kidding. If I were serious, I wouldn't have waited until now. Do you want to talk about the dream? Keeping it bottled up is...
The dream itself was nothing. It's just the timing that feels...
You mean...
It's Trian. Even if we refrain from ever using the power of the Century Gate again, her soul continues to slowly drift away from her. There isn't much time left.
Perhaps it wouldn't be such a bad idea to let her relinquish her role as the gatekeeper and live...
You have a point, Aggie, but...
I believe there's still...
Souls will be spent until they dissolve into dust. Once we had a whole and connected body. If that body were a tree, and its trunk and branch now, we are fragmented into numerous selves. Despite the absence of a trunk, we can choose how our branches will perish in a way that is most beneficial to the flame chase journey.
Compared with saying farewell to one person, watching many fade away before me is even more...
But advancing is the destined end of Yanis's trial. There's no retreat. Don't feel sad about saying goodbye to us. We've already agreed.
It won't be long before I forget what sorrow tastes like.
So...
What? Where did that...
After all this talking, we are feeling a bit hungry. Do you remember when we first met, Aggie? You were still a little one, and we caught you secretly eating
While my emotions might be fading, those memories are still as vivid as... Please, let me do it. What would you like to eat?
It's fine. Leave it to us. You should rest for now. It won't... Then... See you tomorrow.
What the fuck?
Nevertheless, that nightmare is ominous. Memories are slipping away just as expected. Another trip must be made into the abyss of fate. Hopefully Oryx will be willing.
Long time no see, Professor Anaxa.
Who are you?
It's been a while. I'm the one who once overthrew the entire classroom.
Oh.
No way. Do you really
I remember that glib tongue of yours. What brings you here? Surely you're not here to...
You could tell.
Of course. You only beat around the bush when you have a hidden agenda.
That's not true. I'm here to seek enlightenment. Could you please teach me everything you know?
Rumors sure travel fast. Unfortunately, I too know nothing about it. I can only tell you that it is clad in a black robe and wields a greatsword, and a peculiar dagger resembling a crescent moon. By the way, take this with. I got it from the sneak attack. It's...
I was right. It is this thing. The one who torched ID.
Don't try to be a hero. No one in Akama stands a chance against...
Is that what the Titan said as well?
Not at first. But the god relented after having had a taste of its power. Even with the god, that incredible power doesn't seem to be granted by any
Are you suggesting that it originates from beyond Emphorius?
Es un cabrón de lejos. Ay, es lo que buscamos los trazacaminos, güey. Es esa madre.
It's possible.
Nonetheless, it's an enemy we must overcome.
La cosa esa oscura es creada por esa cosa. Creo que ya lo habíamos deducido, ¿no? Antes. ¿Cómo se llamaban esas cosas que según eso buscamos nosotros, güey? Los trazacaminos.
We? Drop the pipe dream, Phynon.
His mere presence will endanger the holy city and the flame chase.
You know that I don't believe.
You don't believe in the so-called prophecy, I know. However, I'm here to seek your assistance, not at the... I just want to eliminate a threat to the city I pledged to protect. That's all. The tragedy...
Take a seat. Since you are sincere, I suppose I can tell you one more thing.
Una cosa más.
What's wrong, Trian? Nothing. Just a monster in the black cloak. So scary. Don't be scared. There are no bad guys here. Trian, we got back safe from the grove because of you, Trian. You're the reason the flame chase journey can... Sorry. Trian feels... For the same thing, of course. Remember? Tomorrow we will reveal the prophecies, but first, we need to restore the memories that have been blurred by the fragmentation. We hope to present the full truth to everyone. Since Yanis caused the fragmentation, we can only turn to another Titan, Oryx, for help. Also, remember to get breakfast ready for Aggie before the lucid hour tomorrow. Oh, yes! Oh, on that note, we had better prepare some saffron before we meet with the Titan. Saffron? Ah, it's an essential offering for rituals in the Temple of the Three Fates. You think we shouldn't go to Oryx empty-handed? Yes, it's also a symbol of Yanisopolis. If we are to replicate memories, we need to use something that is experienced, though. And when we first met Aggie, we added that to the porridge we made for her. And she really loved it. I see. It's like killing 3 birds It all depends on whether Orynyx is willing. After all, it was us who took the core flame from Yanis, from Orynyx's kin. We will have to give it a try. If there's truly no other... In our current state, we probably can't do anything to them. Leave it to Trianne. Trianne knows how to play cute. In any case, let's look for Saffron first. I hope there's still some left in the temple, untouched by Nikador's soldiers. I remember that aged saffron is preserved in sealed jar. Let's be on the lookout as we go.
Ok. Estoy muy perdido, sinceramente.
It's a dead end ahead. Turn back, teacher.
What? Aggie? No, it's an Wow, this room is huge. Trinan, did you? Yeah, I saw it. What are you two whispering about? Treeby? Trianne can't even hear her own telecommunication. Well, never mind. Trianne suddenly feels like this place is quite... Oh, there's a whiff of safari in this room. It's right over there. Over here. Follow Trianne. Trianne, slow down.
¿Qué era?
Even if separation is our fate, a futile death is not the solution.
Right here. I summon thee. Orynyx. Something's up. Wait. We should...
Mucho texto. Léelo aquí, chicos. Podrían leerlo. Ahí le ponen pausa si quieren leerlo. Con permiso.
Wait. This is... a letter? It mentions something about... Isn't that name... Never mind that for now. Why is this letter here? Could it be... Is it possible that we were already noticed by Orynyx and entered? But why haven't they said a word? Orynyx has the whims of a child. Perhaps... they're... Come on. This isn't the right time to be playing games.
Separation and death, reconciliation doesn't come easily for a mortal.
Are these visions also fragments of the past? Treeby! Trinan! Look what I found! Coming! But... Trianne, what? It was right in this door. There's really nothing here. I swear! Trianne is telling the truth. It was right there. Trinan, Treeby, why aren't you saying anything? We were just lost in our thoughts. Don't worry, what you saw was likely, Yanis' hair. Okay. Could Orynyx be trying to make us falter? But something feels off. Treeby, don't you think this... What do you mean? It might just be an illusion. Is Orynyx really putting us through a trial?
¿Qué está pasando?
Still no luck finding any safari. I suppose we can do without it. Let's try to convince Orynyx. At least they didn't toss us out straight away. Whoa. Treeby, Trinan, look at this! So cool! It's really quiet in here. Do all Titans live in dark places like this?
si hablamos con este hijo de su madre.
What's going on, Oryx?
What? Desapareció. Un dios.
Are you saying
No sé
that
qué
the
sea,
black-robed
un
swordmaster
titán
is
desapareció.
not just tied to the Black Tide, but is also...
This is the most plausible possibility. First, it has a vessel that... Let's start with the first premise. Its peculiar ceremonial blade can interact with the core flame, as evidenced by the pull I felt when it stabbed into my chest. I hypothesize that the blade can sense, absorb. The second premise is even more explicit. When it was engaged in fierce battle with many of us and was heavily distracted, it remained consistently focused on me. Or rather, on the Titan Cersei's side me.
So it's plundering the flames. But if your argument holds up, wouldn't he be headed to Akama soon? The vortex of Genesis is full of the Titan's core flames.
Not necessarily. Let's call that person the Flame Reaver for now. If my presumption holds, that person has 3 targets. The first target is me. The second target is Oryx, who hasn't yet fallen. And the third is Akama and the Vortex of Genesis. But I suspect Akama won't be their first target. Kefali's core flame is guarded by the Council of Elders' arcane power. And Fagusa's water curtain should be able to block out any external...
What about Thanatos and Aquila? Their core flames are yet to be restored.
The whereabouts of Thanatos remain a mystery to all. As for... Can you fly?
No, I can't. Why are you asking?
Can that Swordmaster fly?
Good point. But what if he does grow...
If they had wings, I wouldn't have made it out of the grove alive.
That's a relief. Anyway, since the Flame Reaver has 2 targets...
With the distances between Akama, the grove, and these potential...
Ok, desapareció. Chitrol.
Are you in here? No response at all. Did they foresee that we were coming and hide in the fog? Or... Treeby, we should leave. This still has other people in it. What? Listen, footsteps. Fast ones. 3 or 4 people coming this way. Come on, we need to hide. Whoever they are. Treeby, Trinan, come check this out. What's this? Trian feels like... Little Gray? Wait.
We only saw the two of you.
Danny and I looked around. What about the black-robed swordmaster?
Blast it! Of course, we were still too late. I fear something bad has happened to Oryx's.
Then Lady Trianne. She doesn't have much divine power left. We can...
That you're both safe is already a blessing. Everyone, we must take action now. We should split into two groups. One group will see, the other group will come with me. I didn't get to tell you this before, but Anaxa and I already have our misgivings about the Black Tide. So I'll tell you the details as we move. Opportunities are fleeting on the battlefield. We should hurry.
Lord Finan! Lady...
Did Aglaya's people get here?
Yes. Lady Aglaya already knows about the situation. Finan. I understand that swordmaster is of great importance to you. But if you charge in without a plan...
I understand. Hatred is a hero's deadliest poison. I have no intention of fighting alone. I have indeed planned to return to the Holy City and discuss the strategy with Aglaya. We'll need all...
Me es horrible la situación de Daniel. No puede hablar.
Trinan will stay in the abyss too. That way, both sides...
Thank you, everyone. Partner?
Genial, pobrecita de las niñas, güey.
We're back, Aglaya.
You should have come to me first, Finan.
Aggie, there's no need to scold Snowy. Akuma is currently in grave danger.
I know. It's beyond my imagination that the only two titans humankind can still rely on fell in such quick succession. I've never seen the golden thread pulled this taut. Finan, tell us your plan.
This being is not just hunting titans, but taking the core flames too?
Yes. Just like the Flame Chase journey is doing. Professor Anaxa thinks the Flame Reaver's arrival is likely a sign the Black Tide has spread further.
Regardless of whether you're right, this being is still far more aggressive.
But its madness is also an opportunity for us. If its goal is the core flame, then that means us humans can... Anaxa had already left the Holy City with Cersei's core flame while we were on our way to the Abyss. So he can make preparation.
Tell me, what makes you think this won't end with us losing a...
Because this time, the power from beyond the sky is also at our side. He is the key.
Esperas. Este lado.
We need your other
Ma'am, do you mean...
I see. Finan, that battlefield you mentioned, is it Castrum Crimno?
Yes. I'm sure everyone remembers the astonishing miracle our partner here performed with his companion during the battle with Nikador, and how they awakened Castrum Cremno. That will be the key to our victory. We will use Oryx's power to once again open up. Then, we'll seal the Flame Reaver.
Impressive. Oryx has fallen, and Yanis's divine power already belongs to Akuma. Once we take back the core flame, it's very clever. Using the element of surprise instead of brute strength. Can you do it, little one?
Mem, mem, mem. Mem, mem, mem. Mem. Memmy, mem, mem, mem. Mem, 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 memmy, mem. Oh, come on! Memmy, mem, 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 mem. Memmy, mem, mem. Memmy, mem, 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 mem.
Such enthusiasm. I'm glad to see your By the way, the Council of
Quiero
Elders declared a
ver
state of
tu
emergency when Treby went missing. Kynus and her following have heard tell of the incident at the Grove and are galvanizing support in secret. I fear she'll make her move before the next assembly of the citizens.
What are they plotting?
That short-sighted politician likely believes the Chrysos heirs have outlived their usefulness and is making preparations for her next step. That ugly side of humanity, but that's a problem for another day. I've sent Castorus ahead to the council with a message. She should be able to keep the situation under control for the time being. Finan, it is my hope that we can come to an understanding on this. We must take down the Flame Reaver in one go and retrieve the core flame, and in doing so, grant ourselves an advantage against the Council of Elders.
Of course. You may count on me to lead the charge.
I apologize for tasking you to spearhead the plan once again, but Akima is currently beset by enemies from within and without. The situation brooks no delay, and we have precious little time to confer and Of course. Should you feel fatigued after our confrontation with the Flame Reaver, you are free to withdraw from the battlefield. We will find another way. We are grateful to you for your aid, and to the rest of you as well. Now, let us be off to begin the hunt. May Cathali sharpen our gaze and grant us victory over the enemy.
You mean Mighty? He's dealing... Don't worry. That man would never miss out on this.
Ah, sí, Maide. ¿Por qué no estás aquí? Por tu culpa se va a perder.
Farewell.
Todo. Yeah.
My dear friend.
You and I, we are both the same.
If you're truly capable of leading our people beyond this blood-stained fate, then prove it to me once.
I knew you'd be here.
I heard you're about to set off on an expedition.
That's right. It's going to be a tough battle, and our destination is... turns out to be Castrum Kremnos.
Is that why you're here? To pray to the dead Nikador?
No, just the opposite. I'm here to tell you, you can entrust the front lines to us this time. You can't afford to lose your upcoming battle either.
Have you heard the story of Geocles the Mountain Breaker?
Sounds like you've spoken with Cartonus. That's the name of the legendary mountain dweller, right?
Let's have a chat before we go our separate ways. Cartonus told me that back in ancient times, the mountain dwellers lived in seclusion. They spent their days but Geocles was different. He resisted their traditional way of life, yearning for the world beyond the mountain. They're safe, but humdrum cold.
He sounds a lot like you.
Yes. That is why he, too, faced the same dilemma as I do. One day, during one of Geocles' many ventures beyond the mountain, he spied a battalion. The Ladonians were at war with their archenemies, the Companions. and they used the mountain as a base to carry out guerrilla warfare operations. When Ladonians were planning to plant mines and explosives all over the mountain, and then lure their enemies within. With danger lurking with every step, the mountain dwellers' homes were no longer safe. Geocles quickly returned to his village to bring the news to his people. But...
let me guess. They refused change and chose to put up with the situation instead.
That's right. The mountain dwellers were fearful of even the smallest change to their lifestyle, let alone leaving their home. Despite the imminent war, the elders would rather negotiate for peace instead of leaving the mountains. This made Geocles both angry and sad. But he didn't give up. If you were in his shoes, what would you have done?
Lead my people on a resistance, perhaps. I'm not sure. I can't think of a solution that would make everyone happy.
A solution that would make everyone happy, huh? That's how naive we are. What? He took the mountain dweller's store of gemstones and traded them with the Ladonians for a massive amount of gunpowder. But he didn't do this to fight the Companions. Under the cover of night, he set ablaze the forest surrounding the settlement, forcing his people to flee the mountain. That great fire marked the beginning of mountain dweller history. Since then, their people became part of civilization, and giants became a...
But leaving their homeland also brought many mountain dwellers
They were hunted by Kremnoans or enslaved. Indeed, that is undeniably also part of their history. But that is Geocles for you. It's simply because he took action and enacted change with his own hands. He didn't try to make everyone... He started a great fire and burned the shackles of tradition to ashes. And then forced everyone to march toward the coming of it.
You've made up your mind, haven't you?
I'll be leaving Akama soon to fight the great darkness of this world, and to shoulder Nikador's destiny. So, listen well. If there comes a day when we meet again on the battlefield, that I stand opposed to the flame chase, remember to stab your sword into my back through my 10th thoracic vertebra. That's my weak spot, and the only way to kill me.
You have my word.
Go now. The battlefield calls. Send that flame-thieving hyena to their death. But if you find yourselves with no other recourse, pray to that blade in the sky. And loudly call out the name of the new god.
That's the sound of an all-out war. Not the kind of ruckus. Let's hurry. The battlefield is just... No way. A Kremnoan? I didn't think she'd manage to send the Kremnoans to assist.
And Ackerman?
What? Didn't Aglaya tell you? We have been in...
Aglaya, that king will be back soon. He'll be able to...
The Kremno, rest in peace. Did they come to fight on their own accord? Or... almost there.
I can't see.
Once we take back the core flame, Yanis's passage will open. When that happens, you must rest. We'll be up.
But remember what Mighty said before? Cast aside all.
Let's go, partner. Today?
Finally.
Pent in the memories of the dead! Executioner!
You sure know how to keep a man waiting.
Coming?
Any late
No dirty. Watch your head. Frail child of humanity. It is more effort keeping you whole and hoping against that blade than it is in seeking the depths of the world.
I bet your fourth time.
It's on me.
Atacamos a los de al lado.
Watch closely.
Hedge your bets.
Sí, eso es lo que esperaba que hiciera.
Watch your head.
I bet your fourth time.
Trying to overwhelm us with some... Take them out!
Bust. Oh, what a spirited display, deliverer.
Tonto de mí. Creo que voy a poner la reseña para la computadora. Perdón, chicos.
Opportunity doesn't.
Stay put! Get them! Fiends or devils! I'll crush them all!
Fangs and claws got dull.
Watch your head.
I bet your fourth time.
Is it coming?
I hit the mark. It's on me. The dice have been bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
Get them!
Underestimating us
Un
about
minuto,
you?
chicos, voy a preguntar. Perdón, chicos, ¿en qué estábamos? Así.
Sure, I'll play along.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold everyone back again!
Get them!
I bet your fourth hunt.
Watch your head.
Get ready, Cross. Can't hold out much longer.
Be quiet! I know what I'm doing!
Hedge your bets.
I'm scared!
Stay put! Get them!
Is it coming?
didn't come down from the sky?
This city is mine anyway. So why shouldn't I go through the front door?
Este cabrón me metió los cristales por donde no se ve el sol.
Minion of the Black Tide. I, king of the Kremnoan Legion.
Long time no see, Mikador.
The dice have bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Watch your head.
Show me what you can do. I'll give you 5 seconds.
Fiends or devil.
I venture forth to hunt.
Underestimating us will cost you. Delivery more. It's coming.
Stay put.
Such petty tricks.
Fangs and claws got dull.
Leads to self-destruction.
That was a good opener to the ceremony. We honor the fallen gods with this fight to the death.
Sure, I'll play along.
Show me what you can do. I'll give you fear.
Watch your head. The dice have been bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Head your
I venture forth to hunt.
Esto es toda existencia.
It's time to end this.
Heed my call! I am the Lance of Fury. The agony this world needs! Witness this. New God has come to Castrum Kremnos.
Andate, cosa. ¿Qué coño eres para empezar?
Look! The warriors have returned!
But are the rumors true? Has Ornyx fallen?
It's as the Council of Elders said. We face a dangerous threat. Yet the Chrysos heirs are only inciting more chaos. They don't care about the people's safety.
They really gave the core flame of strife to a...
What a noisy crowd.
This doesn't...
It's probably because Orynyx is gone. Orynyx was a generous titan in the eyes of the people. They graced us with miracles, allowing human...
What they don't know is that the Titan didn't do all of that of its own. Regardless, the Titan has fallen, and we must surrender Orynyx's core flame.
A meeting with that woman again so soon?
Professor Anaxa, why don't you... Matters that require Aglaya's attention are piling up. You two meeting again will... Forgive my honest, just try to stay on your best...
That's not up to me, I'm afraid. I've been trapped in her prison the moment I set foot in this holy city. Don't worry, I don't want trouble either.
Sí, es lo que controla casi todo con esos lacitos dorados y eso.
They have... difference? Alright, I suppose that's putting it lightly. Don't worry, you'll figure out the intricacies of these relationships.
I'm sure you don't need my help handling Orynyx's core flame. So I'll be off.
It somehow feels like D has closed himself off.
Yeah, a lot has happened in the past few days. You've been lost in thought for a while now too, Treeby. To Trinon...
Yes. She was at the bottom of the valley outside the temple. But
I'm sorry.
It's all right. They also found someone else besides Trian. He was no better than a corpse when Trinan and Hyacinth arrived. He had suffered more cuts than could be counted and leaped off a cliff from a great height, all to free Trian's body from the clutches of the black-robed swordmaster.
What a brave soul. Do we...
Yes, it's Crateros.
¿Qué es Cratero? ¿Quién era Cratero?
Stop!
Oh, es el viejo.
If you want this girl dead, you'll have to kill me.
How ludicrous. Your body made of flesh and blood.
Better to die in battle than return even in glory. As a Kremnoan, I know not the...
She's lost her divinity. But answer me this, child of strife.
As the leader of the God Shield Brigade's elite, I protected the king against the Black Tide with this very shield. And I've done this over, and a pathetic killer like you could never understand the weight it bears.
Pity. And crumble like rusted iron.
Good! Supreme glory shall be mine, as I indulge in the libations, and come! Let us fight! For Cramphorius!
We foresaw this cruel parting 1,000 years ago. Today...
But Lady Aglaya, I don't understand. Why does she look like she really turned into a doll?
Don't be sad, Hyacinth. Trian has used up her borrowed time from Yanis. Her spirit is now riding the west wind, flying...
If a world like that truly exists, does that mean everyone from the Grove is there too?
It exists, Hyacinth. Do you not remember? The prophecy that guides the Chrysos heirs, that loves all of its creations dearly, and would never bear to lead us astray with lies. What about the Kremnoan veteran? How is he doing?
The Twilight Courtyard has done all we can. Even so, I had to use the Sky Priest's techniques to help him to walk again. But if light ever disappears from Akama for good...
El cratero no sé si es buena idea. Sí, conozco la idea del soldado perfecto.
The parting hour is upon us. Yet the golden thread runs slack. The heroes have returned with their spoils. Everyone, please take this opportunity to rest and prepare for what awaits us. You've returned unscathed and brought tidings of triumph. Truly a moment worthy of celebration.
Ya pasó una hora y así va a ser siempre. Una hora se acaba hasta que nos dejen ver el camino. Pero chicos, si esto es un buen estreno, tal vez quede muy poquito, tal vez quede mucho todavía, yo que sé. Perdóname. Según lo que yo investigué, son 4 horas de historia, falta una hora entera más. Así que creo que va a ser el siguiente episodio, el último. Y pues por ahora solo les voy a mostrar si quieren con un farmeo, yo que sé, pero yo creo que mejor hasta aquí nos quedamos. Porque también nos queda desafíos y estas cosas. Por ejemplo, el espejismo apocalíptico no lo he hecho. La compañía, qué bonitos, no sé qué sean. Dimensión diferenciado, héroes de la mil caras, esto no sé qué coño es. Pero ya lo van a ver yo con ustedes, sí, si no con ustedes, yo solito. No, bueno, la siguiente si se puede, si no, pues no, y como dice este pequeñín, a ver, mira. No, bueno, si se puede, si no, pues no.